Like that stops him.
Okay. There we go. I'll take another quick look here. Oh. Okay, on your way. Hey, Rockman, how are you doing? I hope you're having a fantastic Friday night. Hello, everyone. I'm doing okay, you know. My cat had dental surgery on Wednesday and had 7 teeth removed. So the majority of my free time, I've just been making sure she's taking her medicine and resting and relaxing and it's hard to make sure a cat does anything, you know? They're not exactly, well, obedient or eager to please. They just kind of do what they want, so.
Really glad to hear your cat is doing good, though.
Yeah. Well. Yeah, no, absolutely. Especially when they get older, like she's 13, you start to worry a little bit. But
absolutely,
she seems happier now. Her teeth were causing her a great deal of distress, so I think she's gonna be happier without them. She'll be doing less.
Yeah, I've definitely heard that cats, you know, when they're in pain and whatnot, it's best to just take them out, and apparently they. It doesn't bother them at all. I mean, their mouth kind of toughens up and they can eat crunchy food still and everything, so.
Wow. Yeah, I was a little bit afraid, but I mean, she seems much happier without them, so.
Good.
Yeah. Apparently. Sorry, go ahead.
Mm-hmm. I was just going to say my cat's 15 now and she's had a bunch of teeth pulled. She still has a fair amount, but she's had a bunch pulled over the years.
Yeah, well, they were kind of saying she has this like autoimmune condition where her body physically attacks the tartar on her teeth and it destroys her teeth. So they took a few out like preemptively because it was just going to continue to happen. And instead of having dental surgery like every year or every 2 years and putting her through all of that stress and strain of like anesthetizing and that sort of stuff, it's just better for her to get them all out. Yeah.
For sure. No, that makes a lot of sense. And yeah, you always got to worry too just about anesthesia at any time. Rather just do it once and for sure. Well, I'm glad your cat got through it well.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
For sure.
There's Hush. I'll give it a couple more minutes. Here's where we are for anyone who hasn't met up with us yet. We're just starting on my map first. I don't have a lot of free space myself, but then we haven't had a lot of drops lately, so I'm kind of on the cusp of like, do I need to create space or is it fine? I think it's fine. list. Okay, well, as soon as Hush then gets here, we can start and everyone else can kind of filter in as they arrive. Might as well get those, like, non-portal maps out of the way, you know.
You know, the first 8.
Exactly. We laugh because it's true. It happens almost every week without fail now.
We laugh so we don't cry.
Exactly. Can nothing else go in there? That's fine. Yeah, I've got a full empty tab. We're probably not going to get a full tab's worth of loot. Well, don't jinx it, exactly. Okay, I'm probably not gonna get a full tab's worth of loot. What the? Hush looks very different. Then again, everyone looks very different. Chocobo looks the same.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, except for me, who literally everything.
I guess Olendra looks the same too. Okay.
I'm kind of just waiting till I finally get all my jobs up to 100, and then I'll go back and do all my glams.
Yeah. Alright, well, I got mine out of the way. Oh, my next one is right here as well.
Nice.
Sweet.
Bought 3 damaged icebox on bargain price. What are you gonna do with all the iceboxes, Rockman? Hey, Sergal. Hey, Linda. How are you guys doing? Happy Friday. Yippee. Yippee-ki-yay.
Hello.
Hello, hello. Okay. I contributed.
Where is Phil?
I don't know, man. He's online. He's just not here.
Man.
I contributed 2 out of the non-portal maps for the very beginning, so someone else has to contribute to the next one. Well, again, I guess I could take one out of my saddlebag.
Yeah, my one that's open is in Yaktel.
Yaktel.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Wait a minute. I should have one in my saddlebag. There it is. You may not be able to stay the whole night. That is fine. That is fine. My next one is in Yaktel as well.
I think we have one more in cause, right?
Yeah. Olendra's. Let's.
Yeah.
should have got in the vehicle instead of... Oh, well.
That's it.
Listen,
I can figure it.
Fridays are rough for me, man. Getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning is not easy.
Oof.
So can I get an invite now?
Yeah.
Indy just went offline, so I bet he's transferring.
Okie dokie.
Ooh.
Okay, I'd like to get into a portal so I could see everyone's portraits.
I can.
I don't think I've changed my Reaper portrait. I was like, I have 3 minutes to get here, so...
That's fair. This reminds you of waking up on Saturday mornings to watch Jackie Chan Adventures. I remember that show.
Aww. I don't think I have that show.
Classic.
Tomo, no, by the way, did.
Okie dokie.
Oh, but I need to buy a map. No, I should buy a map.
So if you guys can head to Yoktaral, I can invite you.
Hello. Now it's a real party.
Aha.
What?
Yeah,
They
waiting
were
for you,
for
bud.
you.
Where in Yoctorol?
Just anywhere. As soon as you enter the zone, I can invite you to party.
That's 3 zones. Or do you mean Yaktel?
Oh, Yoktrol Kozumoka.
Koza?
Koza
York.
Mauka.
I should be this soon.
I shall go to Twin Fires. Not really.
Wait.
Earthenshire might be closer?
Okay.
Unsure.
Doesn't matter. I'm here.
Yay.
Circle is in a different area. There we are. Okay. There we go. Now we can open the chest.
Full party.
Full
Yeah.
party.
That's
And
a
it's a
lot of
portal!
DPS.
See,
Mole.
you guys just wanted to like be fashionably late and miss out on all the non-portal maps.
Non-portal
I know.
maps.
My
Coffee
first two
cups.
were non-portal maps.
Oh, that's just...
I know.
Whatever will you do with that terrible luck you keep bringing to these parties?
I don't know. Is that a trick question?
Better figure that out.
Sounds like a
Sage
threat.
and smudge you.
Ooh.
We'll get some sage incense and we'll just smudge you. Clear the bad.
Okay. I will be smudged. So we finally got a date for the live letter.
When is it?
February 7th.
I'm gonna pretend I know what that means.
It means they're going to talk about patch 7.2. So we'll have an idea of what's coming up next.
And this community just loves getting spoiled, doesn't it?
I can't tell whether you're being facetious or not, Phil.
No, I think in this day and age, it's very difficult for someone to do anything without knowing everything about it ahead of time. And it's something that I've lately been taking a lens into the past and going, Life was a lot easier back then when you were just surprised when things happened instead of knowing about it ahead of time.
That's true. That's true.
But what do I know? I'm just a 2-bit carnival barker.
Where did that come from? Disco! Disco!
Actually.
Oh,
Oh.
Really? One chest and we're out.
You invited me for this?
We had high expectations, Debbie.
I am so sorry, guys. I am so sorry. Let me just make some adjustments on my end here.
Turn up the luck meter.
Get all the bad luck out. No. Let me repost mine.
I guess we have to repost our things now that Phil's in the party.
No, you can just go off the list you already had.
I don't have a list.
What do you mean you don't have a list?
I don't have a list.
What are we, Santa Claus? What's going on here?
Well,
My planet needs me. Woo woo woo.
okay.
Oh, is
How
there
do I
another...
do this again? Okay.
Is there another
Alright.
Kozuma one?
2 yaks, a cause, and a shell. Alright, well,
Someone
Take a
just
nice
tell me where to go.
east. There's a leisurely scroll across the way.
Do, do, do. It's cosplay night. I am
Surprise
cosplaying.
cosplay night.
Yeah, I'm cosplaying as myself with raw features.
I mean, to be fair, when you're at work, you are kind of cosplaying somebody else.
It's really true, yeah. Except
Like
for something about me IRL looks very managerial, because if I go into any store with black jeans and a black t-shirt, I inevitably get asked if I work there. Like, I don't even have to be wearing any particular uniform, just like black jeans, black t-shirt. Everyone's like, hey, so do you work here? Do you know where this is?
That guy up front's an asshole. Me. I'm cosplaying as somebody who cares.
This reminds me of when in the US when people go to Target dressed in like red clothes.
Oh,
US
yeah,
would make you work
yeah.
there.
Ooh, not me almost accepting that teleport.
No, I went to a pharmacy after work one day, and I was wearing my work uniform, but I was working for a grocery store nearby, and I went to a pharmacy, and I was just kind of in the cosmetics-ish area, and this woman comes up to me and just starts asking me a whole bunch of questions about dyeing her hair. And I'm like answering them, like doing my best. I'm like, hey, yeah, sure, I'll help. And after a few questions and answers back and forth, she looks at me and she's like, do you work here? And I'm like, no, actually, but I just thought I was being a nice person, I guess.
You fire back. I used to, but you just made me quit. Bye.
Oh my god. I know, but you just started asking me questions, and so I tried to help.
To the sign.
When I have that happen, I literally say, I don't work here, but I know where that is. I'll tell you. I actually got hired for a job one time like that. Somebody came into the Radio Shack carrying a VCR under their arm. I'm like, oh, tape stuck? Like, no, I don't know what cables to get. So I took them over and told them the pros and cons of the cables. they looked at the store manager and they looked at me and they're like, she should work here. He goes, she's hired as soon as she puts an application in. I worked there for a couple years after that.
Nice.
I'm like, hey, knowledge is power. It was a pay raise and, had benefits, so I wasn't going to complain.
Radio Shack had benefits?
Believe it or not, and they weren't that expensive, but there's kind of a reason for it.
Existed?
I remember Radio Shack back in the day, and Good Guys, and Blockbuster, and Hollywood Video, Orders. That's all I can remember.
Stop! I'm dead already.
I'm not saying I'm the reason, but I worked at Radio Shack, Blockbuster Video, Toys R Us. They're all gone now, and that's sad.
Also, like Sharper Image. That was a weird store.
What is Sharper Image?
I didn't really go to them. They were only in,
It's like a bougie version of Radio Shack.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
They're the RGB cables instead of the red, white, yellows.
Yeah.
I guess Borders still a lot, but the Barnes & Noble and bookstores in my area are actually getting better now, so.
Well, that's good.
Took like 15 years, but still.
Well, more people are going back to hardcover books and first editions for collections because the different series that come out, it's good to actually collect the first editions if you can.
Like, I feel like, I know people talk about, like, it's going out of fashion, hardcover books, but I feel like it's gotten more popular.
It's a hipster thing.
Hipster thing. Maybe people are just doomsday prepping. They realize their Kobo isn't going to work in 5 years, so they're investing in paperback.
The heck's
Or you
Audible's
don't know when the
down.
next pandemic might come and you need toilet paper.
Dun 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 dun.
Screaming, crying. We don't need an excuse to hoard things. That's just the American way.
I just started buying the 80-roll boxes off Amazon. I don't have to buy it like once every several months. Like, well, it's better than, coming up short on a Friday night when you have company over.
This
You don't
reminds.
think
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was surprised they chose that to hoard of all things. It's like there was a time when we used banana leaves.
Yeah, I was like, toilet paper is not a singular purpose thing. Like,
And it doesn't come from out of the country.
You
it's
can-
it's an in the country thing.
you can find alternatives that serve the same purpose.
Have you ever wiped your ass with kitchen towels or paper towels? That's just scratchy, itchy.
Okay,
it
well,
hurts.
I wouldn't use
You didn't run out
paper
of tissues,
towel.
and tissues work just fine.
And
Here's
Hey,
the
come
You
kicker.
know what else works? A bidet.
Every day these days.
I want one.
enjoy your running water while it lasts.
Oh god.
The funny
Some
history is, though,
places here still don't have good running water.
Wait, do I have that?
Ooh, nice.
I don't.
We're doing another one of mine. I'm contributing.
Yay.
good thing I messaged you, huh?
Oh god, there's too
I
many
have-
cars.
I had woken up from my nap like 3 minutes before that and was getting on. My inventory's still full of shit that my retainers brought back, and I'm just not going to say anything.
Red.
Yeah, mine
Oh.
too.
Speaking of hoarding that we talked about, I always find it funny how in my area, I live in the suburbs, and like people have 2-car garages and they put stuff in there and stuff, but then there's all these storage facilities
Yeah.
popping up and they're all full. So people have more and more stuff. I'm like, you're never gonna need all that stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You get it for like, if you're moving and stuff or you're renting, you can't hoard it. But like most people have a house here, they have space, they keep it just in case. And
I started getting rid of stuff because of that.
I don't know how much it costs, but I imagine it's expensive too.
Oh, it's expensive. Yeah.
Even for
If
the
I have
smaller
enough
ones,
stuff.
it's like $110 a month for the
Yeah.
smaller
Oh, wow.
storage units.
If you that much.
Yeah, I ran into somebody who thought you could store stuff for like $30. I was like, girl,
First month.
That would be me.
where have you been?
That's like the first month with like the deals to get you locked in, but then it jumps to like $95 or $100 or even $200 a month after that.
Because it's just like retainers. Once you have it, it's very difficult to get rid of it.
Are you speaking from experience, Debbie?
With retainers, yes. I've never had a storage unit because I think it would end up just like my retainers.
Yeah.
I have because of apartment living and or happen to stay with other people. So the stuff that would actually fill our like 2-bedroom apartment or house had to go in storage because we were in spaces smaller than that.
Right.
That makes sense. But I swear there's like maybe like 5, 6, probably more, 7, like 2, 3 storage units, and they're all like full.
Oh my god!
It's like every time we see like a new building popping up, we're like, oh, is it gonna be like a restaurant or a shop or anything? Oh, it's not a storage unit. A clinic, a school, something. I'm like, nope, more storage.
Well, there's so many people who are basically, you know, because of income situations and everything else going on right now, they can't afford their houses anymore. Well, they've taken like 10, 15, 20 years to accumulate everything to build the house that they were living in, and they intend to eventually go back to living in a house again. So they stick the stuff in the storage unit till they can reestablish themselves.
Yeah, but for the price that you would be paying each month for storage in the interim, you could probably rebuy most of what you have, and you'll probably do it anyway. So
that's why I live by the 20-20-20 rule. If it costs less than $20, takes less than 20 minutes, or is less than 20 miles away, I get rid of it if I'm moving, and I will replace it. Throw away Tupperware containers, all that stuff. I put in recycling, of course. But I try not to take any plasticware or anything like that. If I find one chip in a dish or something, I can go out and buy a whole new set of dishes at like Target in the quality and everything I like. Same kind of colors because they're always in style. And yeah, it might be $50, but it saves a hell of a lot on moving costs.
Also, furniture. If it's heavy, I'm not taking it.
Sure. Well, unless it's like important or really love it or it's hard to find, I'm like, just stay.
Certain antiques I have in my house. Sorry, got stuck up there. Certain antiques in my house I'm not getting rid of when I move in the near future. But I have 2 antique pieces that were kind of like swap out for an appliance we put into the last house we were running. So I have those 2 pieces, and it's like they don't match anything else I have. I'm going in the next week or so to one of the local shops, and it's either going consignment or sold outright. As long as I get approximately what I traded it for, I don't care. I don't care if it's a straight line, no loss, no gain. I utilized it while I needed it. It's no longer needed where I'm going.
Yeah.
I didn't think about how like the storage places and like paid for parking is like free money for people that own it.
Oh yeah.
Because low overhead and stuff. Although there was like one facility near me a few months ago that got broken into, so I don't know if it's how much it got stolen, but like I don't wonder if they have like security now. People of course are upset.
Yeah, the one near us actually has a small apartment in it that they actually have somebody who lives on premise to keep an eye on the stuff all the time. And it just happens that her spouse is one of the local police officers. So there's constantly a police car sitting in the front of the building. He's either there on lunch or he's literally running radar on the main road past there because it's right in his feet on top of it. So it's like, you know, his partner picks him up in the morning, so they're only using 1 instead of 2 cars, and the car is just sitting there, keeps speeding down and everything else, and nobody messes with that storage facility at night. Unless you actually people there, they're not going to tell you that the cop's not actually on the premise. They're not going to tell you it's just his wife home in the house.
Yeah, no, you don't want to test the limits.
Exactly.
One of my coworkers was saying I think they had to use 2 storage places. I don't know the different sizes, but I think they were saying they're spending like over $5,000 a year just on storage.
No.
I had in-laws that were doing that.
Thank you, Jeff. I try to use cardio when I remember, but that's only like 75% of the time, at best.
When I was a stage early, I didn't want to say it, but I was like only one of the stages that's actually using cardio.
But that's our secret weapon. That's how we get the loot.
Oh, that's true.
Well, see, that's the thing, is it's a superstition now because it's happened before. So if I forget to turn it on at the beginning of the treasure dungeon and don't turn it on until later, we don't go through that door. So if I notice it like halfway through the treasure dungeon, I do not put it on because it'll jinx it. So
Yep.
it's just the way it goes.
No arguing with science.
Exactly.
It works. It's gotta.
The voodoo that you do does YouTube.
I haven't gotten a good look at you. You keep moving.
Ooh.
Hush.
I got a lot of moving in me.
You got a lot of moving.
Gotta go fast.
Oh, I appreciate that, Jeff. Thank you. It hurts my heart when it's not up, but it's fun to see when I remember. I'll try. I'll honestly try today.
Ooh. Got an alpaca.
Stop moving! Says me with a bow. I'm taking this to the face.
You know, you'll be fine.
You're fine. I have pancardia.
Wait, this is we're on Debbie After Dark, right?
It's dark
That's every
somewhere.
Friday.
They threw me at the wall, Strive.
What is this?
Egg.
Egg.
Exactly. Dope.
Excellent.
Open disco. Disco. Ugh.
What?
Why?
What is this garbage rock? Why is it in the negative?
I don't know.
I will go name change to Undisciplined and Bald. See how far we get.
Oh man. Yeah.
Because being bald makes you bad. I heard this. I heard this on internet.
some
Real
point-
story.
It's gonna get so bad that we're gonna make merch of it.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. I'm like, I need to get that in the merch shop. Oh man.
Oh wait, is this another chest in the same place?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, I love that.
Mm.
Wow, it's a giant guy.
That's what she said.
Hey, every time I look up, because everyone's taller than me.
Oof.
Okay, so who are these characters that people are dressed as? I don't know any anime or anything like that past 1990, so I need to be filled in.
Some shit.
Actually, now that I think about it, I feel like... Wait, when was Hellsing made? Hold on. 'Cause I feel like it was like early 2000. I know this is like old. I never know how old it is. The definition of old continues.
The definition of old is talking about working at Blockbuster, Toys R Us, and Radio Shack.
Woo woo, representing.
Okay.
It's so weird to me that 25 years ago was like 2000.
Okay, so
Yeah.
its typical run
Oh,
was
it wasn't. It was
1997.
1980.
So it's still in the 90s.
Okay.
No. 1980 was 44 years ago.
25 years ago was the 80s. That's it. I want to hear any more talk about it.
Oh, honey.
You
I
shush.
graduated from high school in 99.
I graduated in high school 2000. Hey.
Clash of Old
2002 here.
You know, for me, like, as an American, like, 9/11 was such a big, like, point in my life. And I knew I was old when I started seeing parents of kids coming to school who were like, the parents were born after 9/11.
I'm dead already.
Oh.
Yep. 'Cause they're like 24 now, so they're starting to bring some of the kids. Some of them are starting to bring the kids in.
Oh.
Yeah. 24, 23.
See, that would break my heart. Wait.
21. I was 21 and a volunteer firefighter at that time.
Where you
in
going?
New York State. We couldn't leave the fire hall till they found that last plane that was missing in Canada.
Like, where's Catherine going? We don't know. We're taking the scene.
Okay, so Captain Hush is okay. Alucard. Now I've seen pictures of Alucard, but I haven't seen pictures of Saris.
The fireman.
I don't know.
I will just say that it was the series that lots of edgy Hot Topic goths were into. Wait, what did I pull? Another alligator. Badger.
Gator time.
Is it an alligator or is it a crocodile?
I'm not sure.
Who here from Florida can
Yeah.
tell me the difference?
Oh, man.
Did you guys hear about the Alabama guy with the meth squirrel?
Pardon?
No.
Hello?
So
Do I hear banjos?
Alabama man, 35, was arrested on charges of having an attack squirrel that he fed meth to. And immediately, Florida man posted, "Are you challenging me?"
Oh my god. Honestly, I'd be more afraid of like a squirrel than like, I don't know, random gator or something.
Because it's small and it moves fast. Like,
Yeah, I mean, they're just so twitchy. Like, God, why are you like that?
I love how twitchy is a bad thing.
Listen,
It's a reason to be feared now.
listen. I don't know what squirrels are capable of, but we don't need to find out.
I mean, apparently it was effective because the cops were called on him, so...
Right?
Yeah.
Had to intimidate someone. Or worry someone. Maybe they were in the mental health field. I don't know.
Like, who comes up with that? I'm gonna catch a squirrel, I'm gonna feed it meth, I'm gonna sick it.
Honestly, that sounds very
We're from Alabama.
frat boy behavior.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
maybe they saw it on TikTok. Oh man.
No!
I know what it was. They opened too many fucking chests with no full clears. That's what happened.
I know, what is happening?
That's right. I went there. It's a lot of people in mechanical vehicles.
I'm on a chair.
I've been
So,
stuffed.
the only low tech. You're like, I have plush seats. Everyone else is like, I have heated seats.
Oh, I'm jealous of heated seats.
Well, you live in Canada, so like that's you kind of should be.
Yeah, our vehicle doesn't have them, but
Mine does, and I
They're
never
helpful.
use
you don't like a warm seat?
it. It's not that. It's just I never reach out and push the button.
Oh, okay.
Because it has a when you push it, it goes to 3 bars of heat, and that's my ass gets too hot. Like I'm already 2.5 bars of hot ass, so that's a little bit
Good
much.
God.
And now I have to press the button twice to get it to a comfortable level. I might as well not even fucking press it at all.
But I mean, your ass just needs a jump start, right? Like once it's warm, it can continue being
So we
You
Cool,
got
yeah.
jokes, Steph? You got jokes?
No, I'm just saying, once it gets to a nice temperature, you can turn it off because your ass will do the rest, right?
Oh,
Turn your ass off.
Deb, I think I saw that written on the bathroom of a bar once.
your ass just needs to jumpstart. Oh, ye
Honestly.
of no heated seats got jokes. Okay.
Oh, man.
Where's my squirrel?
Yeah, where's Nutkin? Where's that guy?
I mean, that would really help me as like I got a car with, like ventilated seats for summer. It's like a life changer.
So your seats don't smell like ass?
No, it just helps cool down when it's like 100
They
degrees.
shouldn't. Why would your seats smell like? What are you doing to the seats?
Why don't you mind your business or come over and find out?
He has a squirrel. Be careful.
Yeah, right?
I know. He's armed!
He's like, there's this guy I know who has a squirrel that has meth. It's really weird.
This guy I know looks at the police photo of him.
Right?
I heard about this guy in the paper.
But I mean, how do you figure out the right dose for a squirrel?
You don't. You leave it out, the squirrel gets into it, and you trap it. I mean, like, assume it's and such. Allegedly.
Allegedly. Like, just on its own, or do you put it, like, nuts in it or something?
I
Something about bathing the nuts is just making me just shake my head.
I don't know. I don't even fucking gotta ask Alabama, man.
Hey, Alabama man.
Sprinkle a little nutmeg
So
on
many
it.
questions trying to come out at the same time. Like,
I had a map
Why?
here. Oh, no. Okay.
we'll be back.
I
We'll be
know,
back.
you have many yak tails. Everybody has a yak tail. I'm holding them. That's where the loot is.
Oh
Oh.
my god.
Because I know anything about what I'm doing, right? Down, Nutkins.
But it's like, how?
Alright, so what you do is you open, like, you take a window and you do the 4-pane windows, where you punch one of them out, you put a picture of Caillou bald in it.
Hey, what did Debbie say about Caillou the other week?
Well, I was asking her, I was like, why does everybody hate Caillou? She's like, well, he's undisciplined and bald.
Bald. I'm bald. Look at that. I'm bald.
That's why people don't like, because he's bad.
I mean, the undisciplined, it was the bald part.
Yeah, the fact that it was
Look at
included. It's that was even part of the equation.
And see, now this week, we got the famous quote of, your ass just needs a jumpstart.
Yeah. First it's undisciplined bald. Now it's your ass just needs a jump start. I don't know what to feel.
Is this a safe space? So you're allowed to feel whatever.
Yeah,
you want.
go nuts.
I feel like my ass does need a jump start. Thank you. My squirrel is very offended at the notion.
Poor squirrel.
Exactly.
Debbie After Dark is a different kind of Debbie.
Yeah, it's out there. Hey, Leilu, where are you?
Avoiding this rat trap conversation.
That's fair. That's fair. Oh man.
To break us out of a trap. So, like, going back to my Saturday morning cartoon thing. What did you guys watch growing up? Did you guys ever watch cartoons, like Saturday morning cartoons?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I think
Yeah.
that was like the quintessential part of growing up in our generation.
Eddie.
Get some.
But now it's
some
like,
cereal.
oh, come on. That's so different. But what do you guys watch though? What are like your favorite shows?
Okay.
Good question.
It depends. It depends on the age. But like He-Man and She-Ra were probably my earliest ones, and then
Thundercat.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, My Pet
Yeah.
Monster.
X-Men.
Real Ghost
Oh
Bone.
yeah, X-Men. I had to remember
X-Men.
what came on in the morning because I'm just like, what the
That was a weird one. I always liked X-Men Evolution more than like the other original cartoon.
Oh, you're younger. That's fine. Just kidding.
Probably. That might be why.
Accept that you're wrong and move on with us in the future.
I could not get
At
into
a
the
certain
original
point,
cartoon.
It's
I just
fair.
like stopped watching morning cartoons because all the good stuff came on at night.
Really?
Adult Swim.
Yeah.
I
Well,
don't
I
like
mean,
Adult
I was
Swim.
a weird child and really was into Batman the animated series.
Oh, okay.
Nothing wrong with that.
That
And
one
then
was
we-
fan.
Perfectly
Yeah,
good shit.
What was that?
And then
Oh,
like anime was being played, and I was like, "What's
Yeah.
this? Oh, this is my entire personality now."
Pirates of Dark Water.
I
Short-lived.
don't think we
Loved
got
it.
that one.
I don't know that one.
You're so old.
Little Clowns of Happy Town.
It wasn't, it wasn't like Saturday morning cartoons. I remember watching like Card Captors back when it was like the dub and film.
Oh,
yeah.
And I have some memories of those things. And what was it? The Static Shock. I watched a lot.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Static Shock.
I liked
and
it.
like
Yeah,
Maniacs and stuff.
I feel like I need to rewatch it too, because I feel like there's a lot of things I missed as a kid that I'd get now as an adult.
They all do that.
Mm.
Yeah, but that one it's also a lot of like heavier moments that I probably missed as a kid. I just thought it was cool.
I guess we finally have to go to Yaktel.
Yeah,
Oh
we gotta go
my
back.
god.
So I'm gonna do what's called a pro gamer move. My teleport to Tuliolo is cheaper, and we can just hit an Aetherite and go to Yaktel, and that'll push us right by, I think, Amara's. I remember Outlaw Star and trying to figure out the math on
Oh
number
my
bases.
god, yes.
Wait,
And
what?
he had that thing
Favorite
pointed.
show.
He had the thing pointed right at his eye, and I was like, "Move that shit before I turn you off."
How did we end up here?
It
Okay,
was
so talk to an Aetherite and go to Yaktel. Use the thing to pop out at Yaktel. That's right by your
No,
map.
Debbie, come back.
Call the pro gamer move.
It is not that.
I am not a pro gamer. Yaktel.
Is it a pro gamer move if the gamer can be a pro at it?
Oh, okay. Hi.
Otherwise- While we wait
What's up,
though,
bestie? Ooh,
I was like, since we're here, I can maybe grab another couple maps, but we will get through these ones first.
I
Lights
have-
under. I'm gonna have a headache.
I have 6 more on
ooh.
retainers.
Oh, it is right here.
Ba-dum-bum-bum. Toonami.
Yeah, I have a bunch more on retainers too, but I'd have to go back to Genobu.
It's fine.
Crossworld retainers, or I forfeit square.
Listen, all I'm saying is if we have a fairy that can access our retainers on a different shard, we should be able to access our retainers on a different DC.
That
We
actually
probably
requires like game coding.
Listen, don't break my immersion, Phil.
Stop having immersion, Debbie. First, my ass needs warming up. Now I gotta get off yours, man. Fuck, what am I even doing here?
Where's the
Shave
bus
my head. At least I need to have a
Give me
reason.
the bus stop.
Okay, the next 2 are in the northeast part of the landmass, I guess. Wait, that's your same one that you posted twice. Why you do that?
Huh?
I'm seeing Hush come up on my list for this particular location twice, and I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, because we didn't go to mine while we were here. Yeah,
I'm
goober.
sorry. My ass needs jump starting. Did you forget?
I gotta rev you like an engine.
What
that's where
is
the brain
going
is.
on right
That was
now?
a good time.
maybe you started it.
Where are you guys going?
I don't know. I'm following the person ahead of
I'm
me.
not sure.
I'm
I'm
right
just,
in the car.
I'm just chilling.
Well, whoever's taking you
They're
guys
trying to
south.
figure it
Are we supposed to be going northeast?
Where are you?
Where
Well, I
are
guess
you?
not.
Just waiting to see if everybody would notice. It's like,
Where?
I'm not gonna say anything.
Where?
Oh my god,
Breathe,
wait! My chest is
breathe.
open.
We're gonna lose him. He's gonna pass out over there. Breathe.
Oh my god!
Wait, no. What? Everyone's down here.
I don't know. either.
Well, nobody wanted to follow the leader. I guess everybody else's ass needs jump starting now.
I didn't want to say anything. I was like, I wonder how long until they notice.
Yeah, Leilu. It's been a stream. The luck hasn't been great, but the conversation's been something else entirely.
I wonder whose fault that is.
Yeah, Deb.
Can blame
Yeah.
me. Always my fault.
Listen, I've been awake for a while.
Keep doing that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Your ass needs jump starting.
But
It all started with a Radio Shack conversation.
It all started with
You know
Kaya
what?
2 weeks ago.
Hey, you know.
Yo.
Hey yo. It's not a map night if the conversation isn't bizarre. That is true.
I would
Now
be
we're gonna talk about
concerned.
Space Jam.
Space Jam.
Have you
Really?
slammed and welcomed people to the jam?
So, y'all remember the latest trilogy of Batman movies, right?
What
Vaguely.
does this fit into Space Jam?
Will you hush?
Okay,
My ass is
okay.
jump started. Let me
It's
go
her
there.
stream. Why are you
Let me
watching her?
take you. Let me take you. Okay. So, in the year that the latest Batman movie was filmed, the trio, when they do his origin story, if the timeline of that movie matches up with ours and lines up, it is entirely possible that Bruce Wayne was taken to see Space Jam on the night his parents were killed.
I remember
Oh.
that theory.
He was going to see Space Jam. And I'm like, how did... the match checks out. Fuck it. He was going to see Space Jam. It's canon.
Honestly, hey, it's camp.
So
Ooh.
they just gave up living.
What?
Oh,
No,
They saw
was
Space
a
Jam
good
and they were
movie.
like,
What are you talking about?
Yeah, Space
Space
Jam is iconic.
Yeah, Space Jam was good.
I haven't seen the second one, and I don't think I will.
I
No,
don't think-
I haven't
no.
either.
No. Like, Lola Bunny did a lot of things for a lot of people. And they took it way too far this time.
Yeah, that's the only thing I heard about, and I was like, I think I'm done here.
that's just been... They sent us balloons to sell at the grocery store, and they still haven't sold.
Oh, yeah. I'm not
When did Space Jam 2 come out?
Oh,
Ages ago.
Okay, it wasn't like a recent one.
It was ass.
Okay. What was
I know it's within the last, like, 4 years at least, but I don't know the time.
I thought it was really recent,
Yeah.
like
That's
within the
the
last
latest
year or two,
No,
but maybe
no, no.
not.
No,
2 to 3.
A little bit more than that.
I think so.
Why? Why are we having a discussion about this?
I
Space
don't
Jam.
know.
Wing it.
2021.
I think
Okay,
Debbie
yeah,
brought
I
it up.
thought so.
2021.
All of us are discussing, or our meeting is made possible by the interconnectedness of all of humankind's merged knowledge, and none of us is thinking to use that database of all of humankind's combined knowledge that is
Can we
at our
use it?
fingertips.
I am on console, and if I
Okay.
stop
Same.
fighting, then I will die.
Same.
I am streaming. That is my excuse, and I'm holding a controller in 2 hands. So
I know, I haven't grown that third hand. Gotta get on that.
I was typing while you was complaining.
Okay. I am going to go to my map.
Finally. was only trying to get us there, but whatever.
Yeah, but you guys are going in two different directions, so
I'll turn my heated seats
I mean,
on.
at least we're on the same side of the map this time.
I mean, why did they think a second Space Jam would be popular? Because it was only popular the first time because, like, that really tall basketball player was popular, right?
Michael Jordan.
You mean Michael Jordan?
Me,
Yeah, that guy.
who knows nothing about sports, knows Michael Jordan sold that entire movie.
It's
And-
okay.
Apparently,
Wasn't
LeBron
Bill Murray.
James- Well, I mean, let's not lie. Yes, but it's hilarious when the fat guy called him Dan Aykroyd. It was great. It's like, that's not Dan Aykroyd. Oh wait, I'm in on the joke. That was this was.
Yeah, no. They probably brought back Space Jam for the same reason they keep nostalgia baiting movies that we didn't ask for.
They're debating us because they don't have an original idea in their head. What?
Just crazy.
Somebody's saying stuff.
But the thing is, when they do come up with original ideas, they're bad. So it's kind of a double-edged sword.
I would have to disagree with you on that.
Okay.
And you know why I would say that?
Why?
Oh no!
Because he likes to argue with people.
Yeah.
Well, how would you describe that? Scary beyond all reason? Yeah, that sounds about right. Plenty of good stuff, just nothing terribly recent.
Well, there you go. Yeah, nothing from this generation.
Define generation. 'Cause that
Define
can start-
generation? Isn't a generation like 13 years or 14 years?
It's supposed to be 20 to 25, but
What?
that's Gen X. They took
That's-
half of our generation away and gave it to millennials.
Hey, I resemble that.
I had to put my controller down.
I know.
Just
Why
like
are
we
we-
could
I
finally.
can't believe we're blaming millennials for more stuff.
20 to 30 years? I don't know.
Well, if you look at like the silent generation to the boomers, it's a lot more than a 10-year gap
That's true.
Yeah.
versus
Yeah.
Gen X and Z and millennials and Zoomers and all that other bullshit. I tell you, the whole concoction of it is just there to get
Guess
us
I'm
to fight
taking
amongst
this.
ourselves.
Rest in pieces.
Probably.
That's a good point. Because, you know, when everyone's fighting amongst themselves, they can't fight other things.
Can't fight the
Yeah.
big red, white, and blue dildo that forgot to use lube on purpose.
Wait, I don't get the reference.
Oh.
What?
Because America fucks its citizens in the butt. Anyway, so what is this bit about not wanting to be on Twitch anymore? I saw the post and announcements, but I didn't understand. Something about old bald Bezos. Is that why you don't like bald people? Perfectly justified then.
I mean, he
I get it
is
now.
bald and undisciplined.
Listen.
We found the reason why Caillou is shafted.
Unbelievable. Caillou becomes Jeff Bezos. Solved it.
It would make
Got
sense.
it.
I haven't seen Caillou, so is he really that kind of much of a brat?
No,
So
Yeah, he is.
Yes, he
Hush.
he
in
sees
comparison
something-
to Jeff Bezos, no.
he sees something, and he'll ask his parents, and his parents will be like, "No, don't do it." So he goes and what? Does it anyway.
he's a
He
mess.
slaps his big, stupid, bald head right on what he was told not to do. And then something bad happens, and then he goes and cries to his parents, and they're like, "What the fuck did you think was gonna happen, you little
It
shit?"
just sounds like being a child.
See,
I wonder-
completely undisciplined.
Naughty. And bald over the
Yeah,
top, but-
children are dumb until they learn not to be dumb.
But like, he was specifically told not to. Peppa Pig has the same problem.
Have you
That's
never
why-
been a child?
Yes, I have. I have a child.
Oh
But
no!
when I
I'm
tell her not to do
dying.
something stupid, she doesn't do it.
You ever weld this one
Oh.
child? Who most aren't like that.
I bet she has hair too.
Yes, I knew you were gonna have a point.
I mean, we're all born bald, right?
No, I wasn't.
Born.
I wasn't born bald.
I bet she
Whoa,
has
2 in a
hair.
row? That's crazy.
My one sister was born bald. and
think-
her hair was so baby fine. My mom used to tape bows to her head so that people knew it was a girl.
Oh,
The other one was
gosh.
born with a full head of hair that never went away, but it's
That
so
is
great to
crazy.
tell us.
I think Debbie just doesn't like bald people.
Well,
My kid's not an idiot. I bet she has hair.
So the baldness takes your brains away.
Well,
I think that's what Debbie's saying.
we're gonna get to the bottom of this conspiracy.
Yeah, but
I-
does Debbie know
mean-
who Johnny Sins is?
who?
Johnny Sins?
No.
Hey, Lynn knows. Lynn gets it. That's probably for the best. Lynn.
I'm already getting picked on about my Radio Shack, Blockbuster, and Toys R Us experience.
Listen,
Wait a
Radio
minute,
Shack
Blockbuster.
still slaps.
Radio Shack doesn't exist anymore.
Bingo.
Yeah.
It does exist online for very niche market stuff, but that's it.
Did you say niche?
Niche.
Okay.
I'm sorry, this list is starting to drive me nuts because certain things are not coming out of my mouth right anymore. And I used to like focus on an See, I can't even say
Yeah.
that.
Maybe you need
You're doing
jump starting.
There's some theories on that, and I'm not going to argue with it. Anywho,
Lol. So Johnny Sins is a very famous, used to be a very prolific bald male porn star.
Like in the category of bald. Like,
Yeah.
okay.
it's like everybody knows who Curly Top is. You guys don't know.
Yay!
Do you mean Carrot Top?
Yeah. I was
No!
Oh no.
I almost choked on my cracker. No, very different people. Very.
Curly top? No, we're Googling
That was
this.
another word for
Scared
Ron
Papa.
Jeremy.
Oh.
Oh,
That's
I don't
very
like. I don't like
different.
that term. I don't.
Mm.
Nobody
I don't
likes
like-
him.
Well, he was.
Older
It
people
come-
used to call him Curly Top.
It come across some time ago that he was horribly abusive to his female
Mhm.
co-stars.
Ah,
Fuck that guy. He's an asshole. Anyway, like I was saying.
I think this conversation was asking me about Twitch.
Yes. I
In
was
which
asking
case,
The absolute tangent we just went.
right? I don't know how we got to prawn, but there we did.
Prawn.
Prawn.
I'm using the internet name for it.
Listen, Layla was just like, what is going on?
Layla's like, you know what? My internet. I'm
We
going through a
need you
tunnel.
here to establish order, Layla.
You even have space?
No, we don't.
Oh.
Ooh.
Anyway,
Oh dear.
Ooh, a gemstone.
me rolls low. Also me. Who decided that?
Oh,
Okay.
got it.
It's a little throw out for you, Seven Deadly
Yes,
Sins.
to the winner.
Anyway, so why were you discussing dropping Twitch?
So I got rid of all of my social media except for Blue Sky because I feel disco.
Feel disco. That's a
Damn it.
Man.
I feel very bad about supporting what is giving me very evil feelings. Like, I feel like I'm pouring my money into the end of civilization by supporting some of these billionaires. And I reached my limit. Now, the problem with Hush... Sorry, I was reading your...
I
Yes.
gotta go.
Continue.
This is about to
we're
go
all
real
balding
bad.
undisciplined
Oh,
tonight.
but how did he get
Oh my
started?
What have I done today to displease you, my lady?
Oh my god!
I just
Wow.
literally-
Okay.
I just have that song going through my head. It's the end of the world as we know it.
The
Oh my
problem-
God.
The problem with Twitch is that there's nothing else like it. There's just nothing else that competes in that space. So
Yeah.
now there's a whole lot of other problems with Hush, but we won't get into that.
Oh, we don't have time. We don't have time, and we don't have a professional.
Oh man. I said it with like 100% confidence too. That's what gets me.
Absolutely correct.
It's fine, Hush. You're not bald enough for us to talk shit about you.
I know, it's crazy. I have so much hair.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah.
As like the adult.
Have I not posted
I
a
need
photo
an
of
adult.
myself? I have an aggressive amount of like afro. It's ridiculous. Please take some
Nice.
hair.
I got a lot of hair too. It's fun.
Oh my goodness.
So, supporting billionaires that are going to end the world.
Yeah.
Conclusion.
Mhm.
How did I come to that conclusion?
Why do you think that's the downfall of civilization? Like, we are at the point where the empire is going to crumble. So, like, I want to get your justification for it.
Right.
I don't want to get too politically, but
No,
Because they're buddies with the Tangerine Nightmare. Is that what it is?
yeah, they're part of the same oligarchy. Let's say so.
Oh,
Or
that
cabal, maybe you want to use that phrase.
That oligarchy. Oligarchy makes you sound more institutionally informed. Cabal makes you sound like you came out of the Middle Ages.
Oh, okay. Thank you for clarifying that.
Of course, anytime.
Of course. Listen, it was a personal choice based on how I felt, and it wasn't meant to be political. I'm not an activist. I've never hopped on any bandwagons. It's just I didn't feel right doing it, so I stopped.
So you're not on
that's-
Twitch?
Sorry?
You're not on Twitch no more?
No, I am. I can't find anything right now to replace it.
What
So
about
Yeah.
the Twitch do?
I am on YouTube, but I mean,
Which has their subs and everything.
there's nothing else, right? Like,
Yeah, that's what's.
There-
I'm not going on Kick because Kick's just as
God,
bad.
no.
And Facebook's part of the problem, and X is part of the problem, so I'm not doing that. TikTok's part of the problem. I'm not doing that. So
Oh, the Lizard Man cozied up the Tangerine Nightmare too?
Mhm.
Wow.
Dude, the inauguration photo literally was like every single one of them that's got a platform standing next to each other.
pretty
Yeah.
much.
Other's life.
Because that guy, that fucking animal has too much fucking power, and I'm not afraid to say it.
Yeah.
We elected a fucking problem individual who should have
Not been
not
elected.
been elected,
There
not
you go.
by a long shot. And now everybody has to play Snuggle Buddies with his ass hairs.
Oh, God.
One of the reasons I want to get the fuck up out of here.
So I'm working on that. I'm working on winning the lottery, and then we're gonna buy a ranch.
It's a
And
long strategy, but it will pay out.
yeah, we'll have like a geek ranch of some sort, which will need lots of people to work at. And
Land parties?
yeah, exactly.
Woo, woo.
So I'll be your
Throwback.
hand maintenance person. As long as I have a
I'm good
place
at
to
trauma
stay.
cleaning.
Trauma cleaning?
Don't ask.
No,
I
I understand what it means. I am just wondering if I would need that.
I don't know. It's just a talent I have.
Okay.
I'm also good at arranging flowers, so I mean, I got
Oh.
some talents.
She
Okay.
has elbow grease on tap. She gets the blood up real good. Don't ask.
And then I put a nice flower arrangement, and nobody knows it happens. Wait, did I say that out loud?
Yes.
Yeah.
You blew your own cover, so don't jumpstart your ass.
No.
This is the most deranged stream I've had in a while. Yeah.
Breaking and entering to arrange.
No. No breaking and entering.
Fun.
No.
No B&E on camera.
No B&E at all.
That's what you're supposed to say. Good job. Anyway, us undisciplined bald folk have a different agenda.
Oh, good lord.
Okay.
Maybe you only have yourself to blame. After the whole undisciplined and bald Caillou.
I guess.
What's wrong with him? You're like, oh, he's undisciplined and bald.
There's emphasis on bald still that gets me.
And
I think the
bald.
undisciplined.
Like the undisciplined part, nobody questions. But
Yeah,
he's
we all-
bad because bald? Okay.
Next he's back because he's short.
Yep.
I feel
Hey,
like
don't be
eventually
short
I'm gonna have to create like one of those YouTuber apology videos where I like talk very awkwardly right at my camera and explain why I am very sorry for what I said.
Like Caillou.
I love bald people. Creator of Caillou sues you for bad press or some shit.
I did not
Based on my own
expect
kid.
I think there's been enough before her.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, the next 4 years are gonna be insane, but I cannot wait to bust that out on the first person who is out of pocket with me. Like, don't talk to me, you're undisciplined and bald. Like, how do you come back from that?
right.
Like, you're getting read for filth by a person dressed like a demon. Like, I don't know what to do. I wouldn't know what to do. Move your foot, honey. Here we go.
I just think the country should have a precedent set where if you pardon insurrectionists, you're automatically linked to the problem and should be dealt with as a terrorist extremist. But apparently half the country's, for whatever fucking reason, okay with this.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
get it.
No, I mean, you make a valid point in that from the news that I watch here in Canada, I honestly wonder the majority of the time how it has gotten so far and no one has intervened.
Degradation of our educational system for the stupefaction of the masses. And
I agree.
Also,
Someone works on
police
do not
force
educate
is
your people
militarized.
about their past. They are damned to repeat it in the worst possible ways. These people will literally, you can say parts of like stuff to them, they don't even know it.
Nope.
There's like an anti-intellectualism going around that's been
Oh,
going around
yeah.
for like
Well,
decades.
when these people decry Antifa as bad and don't know what Antifa means,
Anti-fascist?
well,
But,
you tell them that and they're like, yeah, they're bad people.
That's not what it means.
Do you know what a
That's-
fascist is?
It's a person that I don't like, or
Yeah.
something. It's
Pretty much.
literally.
It's
See,
it,
when
that
I was
means-
little, we were told the Nazis were bad, and guess what? They're the fascists.
Yep.
Yeah.
Amazing.
They're like,
That can't be right. That doesn't make any sense.
well, the best part about it is comedians and journalists in general were running around saying, you know,
okay,
we're gonna
stuff.
play a little game. We're gonna take a quote from Hitler and we're gonna take a quote from Trump. We're gonna mix them all together. We're gonna see if you can tell the difference.
Nobody knows.
There was none.
No one got a passing score. Not a single solitary fucking person got a passing score because their rhetorics are that deeply intertwined. Because his fan base probably full of fucking Nazis. And you know what? If you are one, I don't care. Hate me, at me, come find me. I will end you. I'm so fucking tired of this in America. You don't deserve to draw breath anymore. And I'm not sorry about it.
Correct.
So,
Left crumbs. Wait,
There-
where did we go? Hold on.
I'm staying on the soapbox.
Wait a minute, I'm just here with Sergio. What
Why am I
happened?
here?
Well, I don't know. I followed somebody's
I
teleport.
told somebody too,
I don't
though.
know what happened. Happened again.
Oh, I guess Warlords Echo is
So, I
where
mean-
we're at.
to Linda's point, like, there is a lot of people alive right now who disbelieve things that exist. Like, they disbelieve a lot of what happened in World War II, and they disbelieve people have been to the moon, and they disbelieve that the sun is real, and that weather is a natural phenomenon. So,
if your parents raise you to not believe in things, then you're not going to believe it, because the people who influence us most are our parents. I had two parents who were really big on education. My dad loves history and everything like that. He will sit down and grab history books from both sides of the aisle, read both of them, because the truth lays in the middle.
History books are...
History books don't have one side or the other. History books are facts. Anything other than that is a story.
Okay. I was like, are your history books divided by political view?
He grew up in the South, and then he lived in the North. So he literally would look at authors from both areas to see how they looked at the exact same thing. Because your history in a particular part of the South is going to say one thing because of their perspective and what happened to them. And you're going to have the Northern perspective, which to some might be a little bit closer to the truth, but that perspective is from two totally different ideologies. And my dad being one of those of between two sides is the truth in the middle. You can say the fact of this many people fought in this battle, this many people died on this side and this side. What they were fighting for, what their ideologies were totally different based on what they were told by the people around them they were fighting for, and what they were actually fighting for.
I think that also goes to show why it's so important to, study history and learn how to interpret it. It's not just memorizing facts.
It needs to be a broad spectrum with multiple points of view on it.
Because history is always going to be... The thing with history, there's always going to be a bias to it, because you're just going to hear the stories of certain people, and people are always biased.
Mm-hmm. As my dad always told me, history is written by the victors.
Yep,
because
and
the other person's story is going to be taken away.
And Auschwitz happened.
Oh, hell yeah.
Shit. That's a fact. You can't politicize it. You can't say it didn't. You can't whatever. That's a historical fact. No amount of yammering from one side or the other is going to remove that, and that's the stance I have on it. So we're out of maps, huh?
Are we out of maps?
I opened a Shalone.
Okie dokie.
I'm just trying to...
I did not get the ping. Why did I not get the ping?
Well, I'm finding it right now.
Someone jump-started it.
Well, I'm just gonna, while you're finding it, hop over to Terali and...
You know me.
Terali?
Blindly accept teleports. Because I'm a menace to society.
Okay, Rock, enjoy your night.
Doing wow.
Yeah, have a good night.
I got political. I'm costing us friends. This is bad.
Oh.
You should stop having me on, Deb.
Nah, I mean, now more than ever is the important time to be bringing stuff up, because it's about to get really stupid very quickly.
Right.
We're 6 feet under. It's not about to get stupid. We're in fucking Clown Town.
Oh, it's
his first day.
I won't say what I'm concerned about, because
basic human rights.
Yeah. But
let's rip the band-aid off. He's gonna fuck everything up.
Yeah. So I'm stockpiling a lot of medications and getting in contact with local communities and whatnot.
I wish when they look back on this, someone compiles a list of cause and effect. You elected Trump. Result.
Again.
Insulin went up by 4,000%. All the terrible shit that's about to happen. And you're gonna tell the people who elected him, this is your fault. And they're gonna make excuses.
Yeah. I mean, I'm already seeing people being like, wait, I didn't know he didn't insert, ethnic group here. And I'm like, where have you been, bestie? Where have you been, bestie?
People thought they were voting for an economic change. And they were only listening to the hot points on this point of view on the economy, but they weren't actually looking at the numbers that were showing what was actually going on with the economy.
Which is so crazy because he said some insane stuff, and I'm like, what?
Well, so that's it. That's it. So this guy. Okay, where are we meeting, Hush?
We're gonna
repost
meet
it.
on the other side of the tariffs that he's gonna impose on your country. No arbitrary.
Okay.
fucking
Okay.
reason.
Listen
Bye,
here. Listen here.
Bring
Listen here, you little shit.
Listen here. Listen here. So, Canada has been an amazing trade partner with the States.
Yes, you
In
have.
that
We love you.
A lot of the energy that supplies all of the state of New York comes from Canada. And if you put a 25% tariff on that, you're not going to not need that electricity. You're still going to purchase that electricity at a 25% higher rate. And so who's gonna pay for that? Like, we don't pay the tariffs. You guys pay the tariffs.
But it's not gonna be the billionaires.
So unless you guys are gonna magically come up with a whole lot of energy plants very quickly,
That's the thing.
The whole thing.
He's trying to shut down windmill farms, solar farms, and the solar panel farms, because solar farm and solar panel farm are two slightly different things. But he's trying to have all of those shut down and focus more on fossil fuel energy sources or
coal.
nuclear energy sources. And people are literally going, he wants to shut this stuff down.
Why?
It's already up and fully operational. He is literally going to crash the power grids that are already at max capacity in a lot of red states. Because there's a lot of the stuff in there. He wants to cut federal funding to education, this, that, and the other. Which states get more federal funding? You can literally get a printout from .gov that shows who gets what funding. And out of the top 10, 7 of those are completely red states. Not purple, not leaning, completely red states. This information is available from his government website. And he's saying, I'm going to cut the funding for these states. They don't have the education in the first place to understand what's going to happen to them. So they vote for somebody who's against their own interest because they aren't educated to it. It's a sad thing.
It's
They
not even
have-
about education. It's not. It's about common sense and the fact that those people won't exercise it. And the other part of it is, if people had looked at, well, there's a couple things on it, but to touch the base on tariffs, why do I see? Did you get a heritage found?
yeah, I did.
And there's a cause and okay. So to touch on tariffs, if let's say you sell us steel, because I think you do.
Oh, yeah.
Like, this is the royal you. You sell us
Yes.
a shit ton of steel. If we say we're going to slap a 25% tariff on it, you're going to say, okay, price of steel just went up 25%. Like,
I know, it's like, okay,
what did
get
you think was going
rotated.
to happen? And so what's going to happen is we're not going to suddenly make our own steel because we don't have the manufacturing in place to do it. So we're still going to buy it from you. Steel is now going to cost us 25% more, and it ain't going to be him that's paying it. But that tariff money goes straight into his fucking pocket. So anyone who votes for a tariff, for whatever reason, every economist in the world has said, this is kind of fucking stupid. Like,
Well,
you
it's
don't
like
slap
you
those
said-
on there unless you're in a wartime and you're not going to trade with them anyway.
Yeah.
That's like he said he was going to impose steeper tariffs on Russia. And the sad thing is you don't need to do tariffs on Russia at the moment. They're under sanctions. Anybody who is actually trading with Russia at this moment in time, because of everything that was already set up, it would be a treasonous act. They would no longer be able to do business with anybody because they'd be shut down. A tariff isn't going to do anything to Russia. It literally can't, because you shouldn't be doing business with them in the first place.
Not only that, his last tweet towards Russia didn't sound very aggressive. We've always been friends with Russia. They helped us win World War II. I'm good friends with President Putin. It's like, who the? Yo, you got some brown on your nose for the strongest man in the free world.
Does he not remember that the Cold War happened?
Does he not remember that they invaded Ukraine and started World War III?
No.
Yes. Oh no, you're right. You're right. He doesn't know because he's a fucking idiot who's unqualified for the job he got elected to, because everybody woke up that day and goes, "Oh man, inflation's a bitch," which is his fault. And I'll explain why in a minute. Who's in power right now? Oh, the Democrats. Gotta vote against the Democrats because they caused inflation. Everyone here is fucking stupid. Like, the one thing you need to be taught in a capitalist society is follow the money. It'll solve all of your problems. Follow the money. And it's his fault because during COVID, he called up the Federal Reserve and said, keep printing money so the stock market doesn't crash. My numbers need to be good during this national emergency that's a hoax. And so all this money comes flooding into the economy, and the stock markets stabilize because they have the money to keep doing their thing. And then, time goes by, everyone sits down and realizes, hey, there's a fuck ton more money than we used to have. Money's not worth as much anymore. Oh no, we're in a recession. Ah!
And yet there are still people who actively argue with me, my family. Like, no, we're not in a recession, you're just not trying hard enough. I'm like, the way that I will rotate you. Like, please.
Please keep on with that.
Willful ignorance drives me crazy. Like, I swear to God. You people are so smart and yet so dumb. It makes me so impossibly angry.
A terminology that a family member of mine always used was book smart, but no common sense. You can have all the information in the world, but if you do not have the common sense to interpret it with the education you obviously have, then you're never going to know anything.
You know why? Because the people who take the information they have to the logical extreme are called conspiracy theorists.
I was just called a doom and gloom child.
Well,
Listen, I really have having difficulty following this latest season of America. And the show started like decent, and I was interested, but now it's just they're making crap up that doesn't make any sense, and I can't suspend my
living in it.
Right. I'm finding it difficult to suspend my disbelief. Like,
Time to cancel the subscription.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that bald shithead, right?
Now, where's that small child? Let's blame him.
Let's blame Caillou. Caillou does remind me. Did you guys ever watch like Franklin or Arthur?
Yeah.
Little.
Yeah.
Arthur had new episodes not that long ago.
Really?
Uh-huh. But it's funny because I also still remember that episode where he like hit BW. And I can't blame him.
This kid's about to catch these hands.
Oh my god, this map night has been... Hi, Toy Christopher, how are you doing? Happy Friday. Our map luck is not good tonight.
We're just getting all of the bad juju out so that next week we can just sweep.
There you go. We're improving the odds for next week. I like that. That's the silver lining.
Also, we're still getting Gil. I actually don't know how much we're getting.
Not a lot.
So, Debbie,
I mean, it's more than I had at the beginning.
That's fair.
Thing we did in Tuliyola where you talked to the Aetherite, we're gonna do that again.
Okay. Okay.
Debbie.
Yeah.
You sure?
Canadian question for you.
Yeah.
She hates bald boys.
In Canada, do you guys like buy apartments or do you like buy condos and stuff that you can rent out or whatever?
A lot of places you can't. It's discouraged. But I mean, apartments are generally for rent. They do have some condo buildings that you can purchase, but they're really cracking down right now on foreign purchasing of real estate. In so much as anyone who isn't living in a residence but own it pays an extra tax because, I mean, we're in a housing crisis, so.
I say quadruple that tax. Get all the absentee scum landlords the hell out of there.
Yeah, well, I mean, we need to. People don't have enough affordable housing, so...
Oh, also get in touch with the people who make the houses and tell them to fucking do it. Because them building tiny McMansions and $300,000, $400,000 houses isn't fucking helping.
Well,
Put up a
here's the
couple
thing-
apartment buildings.
Here's the thing about the Canadian market, and I have been doing my research on this, is just because they are so short on housing, even the non-McMansion houses are really high priced. There's actually another YouTuber that has a whole series that's basically called Canadian Real Estate versus European Castles. And some of these smaller houses, just because they're in a very desirable city area all over Canada, are equivalent to castles in France and Italy and Romania for sale.
In the nearest city to me, like the nearest large city to me is Vancouver. It's just on the mainland from where I am. There is literally dilapidated 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom houses that are selling for $1.5 million.
Oh, so it's New York City.
Location.
It's New York City rules. I get it.
Yeah,
You see like a little crabber shanty, which is literally just a one-room hovel, $750,000.
Yeah, except like you can't buy any property in Vancouver for under $1 million. Like it's.
That's insane.
Yeah, they've actually been researching that because, you know, I saw an article on it and I wanted to learn about it.
Isn't capitalism great, kids? This is how we've chose to run our world.
Yeah.
Around us.
So, I mean, like, our house right now, like, we bought 13 years ago, 14 years ago, and it has more than doubled in value. But still would not really be enough to buy anything comparable in the area. So the only way to really upgrade where we're living is to move like interior, where literally no one lives, where the money can go much further. But
or move to a different country.
Fortunately, that's a lot easier said than done.
yeah.
For some people.
A lot of countries are willing to take you if you have money. I thought about it. My house is about 150,000 USD, give or take. I could move to Philippines and live like a king.
What, your house is 150,000?
Yeah, that's it. That's all it's worth.
What?
I was surprised too, as a West Coaster.
Location.
It's not that. It's that it's not a very large house and it's not in a hugely urban area. That's all it's... I mean, I could check it again, see what it's worth, but when you throw on figures like that, you're in a very desirable space. I guess not.
A comparable house in the Buffalo area to yours, Phil,
Okay.
would be about $100,000 to $200,000 more. Same house, same condition, same style.
But doesn't even matter. Like I could buy your house and retire with the money I would make selling mine.
Why is that so funny to me? There's like, I'm burning Phil. I
Just
can buy
because
you.
I'm bald doesn't mean
There was like one more ball comment. I'm gonna buy you out, Phil.
I can buy and sell you, bald man.
Oh my god. But
Very
then,
Goldie
like,
and
I would be living in
Canadian.
America, and that's not okay with me.
That's
But
unacceptable.
No.
On
I can
principle.
respect that.
but yeah, it's crazy how big a difference it is. Like just massive.
Yeah, so you could move to Philippines and live like a resurrected deity, I guess.
Pretty much, I guess. Yeah.
I mean, I've had a lot of friends from the Philippines who moved here for reasons to
That's
escape
true.
things there.
I'm sure.
Malaria.
It's just there's
Politics.
Pirates.
I don't know. I want to go to Ireland.
That would be
Ireland.
nice. Although they have a housing crisis too, I heard. I'm not sure we're anywhere in the world that doesn't have a housing crisis.
Oh, you know what? Nordic
Yeah.
country. We'll go to Norway.
Oh, you have to meet a lot of criteria to move there.
I have their temper. I'll be fine.
I always wanted to
I'm
move to
stuck here.
Denmark because they're even more socialist than Canada. So, like, you go to Denmark, your entire university is paid for. You get, like, 5 weeks of vacation paid every year. You have,
Yes.
like, maternity leave paid for like, the first 5 years of your child's life. Like, there is...
Yeah, no, years ago, I was talking to someone I had met online for a while, and she was like, oh, I'm going to be going off to university next year. And I go, well, that sounds awesome. What is that setting you back? And she's like, I just have to be a tour guide and the whole thing's paid for.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait, what? She's like, yeah, I have to have a part-time job, and then, all of my studies are completely covered. And I'm like, wait, for real? I was like, so how do you feel about marrying?
What did my stay was happy. It didn't happen when I went to school, but they recently made community college free for everybody, at least the first 2 years. So it's a lot easier for people to like do their prereqs and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Kind of wish it was like that when I went, but I'm happy. No, not for you though.
You
Not
go
my
to
state.
Denmark, and one thing that you'll notice is that there are bike paths everywhere, and ideally everywhere, and there are far less parking lots than you will ever have been used to seeing anywhere else, because it's just not a thing. It's all, and like everything is super healthy over there.
Yeah,
Like,
good call.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
mind going
Chaotic.
to Denmark just because, like, can you imagine, like, what I think of as good fish is probably shit they wouldn't feed a dying animal over there.
Probably.
Same as true in the Netherlands. They have more bikes than people. Seems like I almost got ran over how many times.
A lot
Oh
of
my
the
God.
quote-unquote Nordic countries are moving towards a more health-conscious city construction, because, like, you just take one look at Shanghai. Just I don't know if it's Shanghai, Beijing. No, it's one of the largest Chinese cities, and like people were wearing masks there for years before COVID, and they were asked why, and they're like, the air quality is so shit that there's actually an air quality reading, like, metric that we measure the day's air supply on, whether or not we need to wear a mask because it's so bad. And I look at it and I go, oh yeah, rampant unchecked industrialism. That's what that gets you. And we're about to lose our EPA. Fucking wonderful.
I
Someone
think we
who,
lost the last time too.
well, the whole thing got gutted because they all quit and he refused to replace them. But I think Biden put some of them back in. But he's just gonna get rid of them all again now that he has unchecked authority. Like, anything he doesn't agree with that doesn't push his interests, because being the president is a personal gig now. I saw Egg. I was making a point. But it's just like, we're going to fucking shit now.
Open.
Game's like, nah, your world's going to shit. How about some
Disco!
more? Left is wrong. Right.
Yes!
Ooh. Let's go.
Finally!
First time tonight.
I know,
Whoa.
like, jeez.
Cough into my bags. Yes, thank you.
The gays get to win today, okay?
Well, don't let the gays hog all the victory. Hand it out to everybody else.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
heard really good.
Hey, they need some extra
No, Little
wins.
John, yeah.
All of the alphabet team wins today.
I noticed halfway through that I didn't have cardia on you, Catherine, and that was intentional. Sorry, I'm putting it on
It
now.
worked.
It worked.
Gotta trust the system.
Yep.
Oh, my
Oh.
gosh. Okay.
Oh, come
Where's
on.
one? Ooh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Come here, you.
Yeah, stop dancing.
1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2.
Where's two?
Where
he's
is
over
2?
here.
Oh, there he is.
Oh my god, he just ran away.
Sounds about right.
Ow. Bro! Oh my god! This dude! Okay, 2's down. Where's 3?
Okay, I'm dying.
Oh, I'm gonna get...
Oh, gotcha.
Inside.
Whoa!
These guys.
Chocobo!
Someone killed me.
I am trying!
Is the queen
Alright,
good?
alright.
No, the queen's
4.
still alive. I'm working on 4. Okay, you can kill the queen
Okay.
now. Thank you. Good.
Whew, I was afraid she was gonna get away.
Had to throw in a strong at her.
Ow!
Like, I can't see anything.
No.
No! Oh my god!
Guys,
Oh, nobody
this is
die.
no longer funny.
You can do this!
Oh my god, we don't have
Nobody
to
die.
Somewhere, there's a bald, undisciplined kid laughing at you.
It's all our fault.
I know.
The first time we're put to the test tonight and we're just like, okay, me. I'm me,
Not
me.
done preaching on
It's
politics.
okay. We persevere and we get that bug.
Yay!
Wow!
Whoa!
And I got my bag
Oh,
open. Give it to me. Come
I'm
on.
not getting that. 37.
Game sucks. Why do I even play?
All right, who got it? Who
Person.
got it? Who got
I got it. So I'm gonna have to go through and see how many people entered the contest.
The healer who dropped the ball.
it? That was so well.
I'm letting my
Listen.
inner WoW player out.
Listen.
This is bullshit.
Okay, the
Oh
3
my
people
God.
who get a coffer, I have 2 of them. Leilu gets one, Catherine gets one, and Brick gets one.
Huzzah!
So Catherine's here now.
Great head ass walking away with all the bullshit.
So you can have a coffer. Where are my coffers? There's one.
Oh no.
There we go. So next time I have a costume contest on Discord, make sure to enter, because the coffers are the prizes. Well, this time the coffers are the prizes. Where are we going?
Next time.
Where are we going?
Egg.
Egg?
A map was linked. I'm just doing my job.
Oh wait, I thought I had a map. Oh, that was my map.
I'm being undisciplined. You ball.
Listen here, you little punk. Yeah.
Listen here, you bald shit.
No, baby. No.
Okay, I feel like I need to make an official statement. Like,
You don't like old people?
Like-
Gamer Debbie has nothing against people that have followed your challenge.
Exactly. Listen, I've spent the majority of my adult life vitamin deficient and mineral deficient because of undiagnosed celiac disease. So my hair is thin. So
I'm not bald.
I will not say I am bald. I'm not bald, but I appreciate people who have difficulties in the hair department.
Oh, really? What do you appreciate about them exactly?
When they're disciplined.
They are very fun-loving people who are
Great at wearing hats.
yeah, exactly. They like toques, presumably.
They don't have
Be
to
very
worry about
shiny
cat
when you
hair.
eat them.
They smile with their whole face.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ouch.
You can always tell when they're embarrassed. Because it gets all the way back.
Vroom, vroom.
We are just going. The laughter woke up the cat.
Aw.
He's like, "Are you okay?"
Grab dailies.
No, that's not where you stand. Come here, baby. Come on. Take him.
Should I go red
Oh,
mage
God.
just for security?
Not on my chest, please.
Red mage for security? Maybe not a bad idea. I mean, we got 15 minutes left, but I've proven unreliable. So
Can happen in 15
If you just were more disciplined, baby.
Yeah, if only you were more disciplined. Undisciplined, almost bald.
Oh no.
Once you know, you cannot unknow.
What, the Nosferatu looks like Ellen DeGeneres?
wait,
I
what?
didn't say that out loud.
Who?
No.
Come on, it's exciting.
It's exciting. That's.
Roll on it.
I haven't heard much about him lately. What's he doing?
Keeping
Keeping
his
his
mouth
head
shut and
down.
his head down.
Yeah, right.
Like an intelligent person.
He's like, I'm not the most talked about person right now.
He's like, no, I'm not going to fuck this off.
So I mean, he's not still governor of something, right?
No, thank
He hasn't been
God.
for a while.
Okay.
Disney World.
Do you
they
step
elect
down
the
or are they elected?
It's
Elected.
Okay.
2 years, 2 years, 2 terms.
Didn't they put a porn star in?
No, they got Gavin Newsom.
Oh,
Yep,
is that better?
we still have him.
Well, if you go to certain online news sources, Midas Touch maybe, they actually have a very interesting video on Gavin meeting Trump when he tried to stage his little power play in California today, and that handshake and Melania's response afterwards had even my stoic husband laughing his ass off.
What happened? As someone who should probably know about this, living the area.
He attempted to do his little power hungry handshake where he, shakes the life out of people, and
You mean Trump?
yeah, but it didn't work in his favor this time. He was shaking himself, not the other person. And let's just say we all saw the inauguration, Melania's, spy versus spy hat, and how when Mr. Trump tried to go in for a peck on the cheek, he got a brim to the eyeball. Let's just say she planted one right on Mr. Newsom's cheek.
Oh boy.
This is
So-
not the mid-series.
Yeah.
Oh no, this is absolutely the season cliffhanger. So here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna have the first presidential divorce court.
I mean, we need something fun.
If she divorces him, does she have
No! Oh my
No, she gets deported.
Yeah.
You know he's gonna do that.
Of course he
Yeah.
will, because he's a vindictive piece of shit, and the American public's okay with that. That's right, I said it.
Where would he deport her to? Because, I don't think unless he, sends her out as, a freaking political piece, because where she was originally from doesn't exist as a country anymore.
Where's she from?
It's now complete. I believe when she first became a citizen, it was still known as the Czech Republic.
Yeah.
I'm not sure of the exact name now. I'm mad at myself because it's blanking in my brain.
Someone kept being not available.
Not available. Oh, crap.
So wait, isn't that like the
Part of the former USSR.
Yeah, so isn't she Russian now?
No, because it's now its own private nation,
So then it does still exist.
but not as it was when she was there. So I don't know how the diplomacy on that would be.
She better fucking find out.
Well, that was the whole prenup that she worked out before she came to the White House the first time.
If anything should happen, he can't deport her.
Oh, it's probably in there. There's a lot of clauses probably in there.
I imagine.
As many people who know her in the entertainment industry have said she knows exactly who she's married to, and she's playing the long con just as bad as he is.
What's the age difference between those
Oh,
two?
that's
again?
right. There was porn
I
of
think
it,
it's only
wasn't it?
25 years?
Oh,
Or is it
well,
30? I'd have to look it up.
She knows what she's doing, period.
I mean, as long as it's a adult consent thing, fine. But
None of my business.
It was with the prenup.
I'm putting my eggs in that basket. You couldn't pay me.
Oh yeah. That reminds me, Debbie, are you working Sunday? Again this week?
Yes. Yeah, my permanent
Okay.
schedule is Sunday, Mondays, Fridays at the moment.
Sundays, Mondays, Friday, okay. So one day off.
So, who's got a map they want to blow?
Let her blow!
Okay.
I have a guaranteed portal.
Oh, I have a bunch in my saddlebag.
I'm blowing guaranteed portals. At least that way something gets blown.
But
Nothing? Undisciplined and bald, y'all are in stitches. But that, nothing? I'm done.
Listen, I think we've been too risky. I think.
I got a roulette to do.
Yeah.
The amount of apologizing Debbie has to do just for our bullshit.
Listen, it's contained to Friday.
I want to have one of those big scrolling screens. It's like Gamer Debbie would like to apologize for the following things in the last live broadcast. Da 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 da.
Does not reflect the streamer's opinion.
And then it's just like a scrolling wall of text of things I apologize for.
When Phil said this, when Phil said that.
Exactly. Any mention of Caillou or being bald, yes.
No, you gotta own that. You gotta own that. You can't pass that off on me. I'm about to go back and find that clip and soundboard that shit.
It's so good.
Hey, but when I create like a bald and undisciplined t-shirt, you guys better buy one.
Hell yeah.
Oh, 100%. I will turn it into a crop top, but I will buy one.
Depends on where you put the logo, but we're definitely going XL, and I'm wearing it to work, which means everyone around town is going to see it.
You're like approached by all these bald guys who are like, hey, where'd you get your shirt?
It's just like, what is that?
Gamer Debbie, actually.
Honestly, though.
It's like this huge, muscle-bound guy. Are you undisciplined, sir?
Okay, so on this topic, I have to say, there's a vehicle around town that's like this really high jacked up truck slash Jeep thing. I'm not great with vehicles. It's black. It's like a Jeep truck thing, and it's got like everything that you would think of like a 30-something man vehicle would have, but it's got like all these decals on it that's like road princess, and like it's got a little crown, and it's got some fluffy pink things like dice and stuff on the inside.
No.
And I'm like, okay, so this vehicle has to be driven by like a woman, I guess. But then you look inside and there's like this 40-year-old like buff dude driving this vehicle, and I am not sure whether it is his vehicle or his daughter's vehicle or his wife's vehicle or his vehicle. I don't know, but
Is he bald?
Incredible.
well, yeah, but
Undisciplined.
Oh. She's like, well, yeah.
well,
Obviously.
yeah, but listen, that wasn't the point of the story.
He could be Team Rainbow and just, rocking it the way he wants to rock it. Gotta respect that.
Yeah.
He's bald and unconventional.
My dog is coming up saying you need lovings.
Aww.
Aww.
I know. Hit me with your nub, Evie.
Best little tripod dog ever.
Well, like she'll use, because it's her front right, and she'll come up on my left. So her left goes down across my stomach, and she'll just keep winging her nub against me. Like either trying to stabilize herself or just to say hi. Someone's not. I don't know. Someone teleported. Screw it. I know. I know. This is bullshit. All of it a steaming pile of bullshit. You got sleepy boogers. You were taking a nap.
Aww. We call them eye goobies.
Sleepy boogers.
Goobies. I have a map on Elpis somewhere.
By the smiley face?
No, or else I would know where it is.
Well, I bet the smiley face is bald.
And undisciplined.
I mean, it's a landmass, so...
It's only half smiling, so yeah, it is kind of undisciplined, isn't it?
Well, I mean, like, would grass be considered like its hair?
No, that's more like 5 o'clock shadow. Ooh, I got it, Debbie. So, nah, that's dark, even for me. I pass.
He resends the comment. It was really bad.
It must be.
If I have to walk it back, that was some heinous shit. Oh, this one's
My
not.
teenage self being challenged.
What? Oh, I think I found it. I think I found it.
That's what she said.
That's what he said.
That's what he said, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, loot. Exciting leather.
I know.
I'll excite you, leather.
You will get food soon.
I know, Eves. We need to find some jerky for you. Jerky!
Jerky.
I just woke up from a
I can't eat
hypersleep.
jerky
So
no more.
confused about where he is.
Yeah.
You can gum it to death with soft gum.
Nah. Can't break it off the freaking like package.
No, you get the little beef bites. They're like super soft. Usually the teriyaki style ones are the good ones. Sometimes some wrong. But so Debbie.
Yeah.
Disney World.
Is there a reason you can't
All
eat anymore,
serious,
Linda?
all serious.
She's got no teeth.
Huh? I got no TVs. That's why I've been listening lately. My replacements are the temporary ones, and as everything's been healing very well, they got too loose and they started falling out.
Oh.
Yeah, I tried to sing along with the radio and I ended up crying into my seatbelt. It was like,
No!
I can't talk.
That's because you can.
And I used to
Oh my
sing
God.
so pretty.
I used to be popular and important. That didn't last long. Oh, it didn't.
Okay, so right then, Phil, you sounded like the inner idiot. I don't know if you've watched any Christopher Titus, but he does this bit that's like the inner idiot. You sounded like someone's inner idiot.
I remember the
Like
Christopher
Ed
Titus
from
show.
Ed and Eddie.
Mm.
Oh god.
Yeah, he actually has like a bunch of stand-up specials and stuff he does.
Oh, he's raunchy in his stand-up show.
Yeah. Well,
He's
he
like
does a
11 million
special
followers.
called Love is Evil, which is actually really funny, not too bad. Not really raunchy.
For him, that was tame.
Yeah. Super funny.
And I'm the inner idiot.
Well,
Maybe I ought to
Voice
contact this
idiot.
guy with a couple
Ah!
of...
Oh no! Oh no! Ooh! No! No! No!
I'll
No
just contact
AoE.
him with a
Oh!
devil
There we go.
for the job.
Okay, where's
One.
down?
Going
Exciting.
after
Gonna
Egg.
run directly
Alright, that's
into my
2.
side. 3. Come here, you.
3 is low.
3 is gone.
4 just got obliterated.
4 is also gone. Oh jeez. Kill it.
Here Comes the Queen. The song Smack My Bitch Up just came on the radio.
What?
There's a song called Smack My Bitch Up.
That's an actual
By
song?
Prodigy. By
Yes.
the group Prodigy. Mid-90s.
Smack My Bitch Up. It's kind of like a precursor to techno, I think.
No, it was more of a grunge rock with the, yeah, with a techno player on it.
I
Yeah.
suppose
Anyway.
maybe with just a little bit left in stream. I should mention it that there is no way in heck that this stream is going to be monetized. So if anyone hasn't subscribed, if anyone hasn't subscribed, or supported the stream in some way, now is your opportunity.
Find Debbie on Patreon. The only place she'll be allowed to exist. We're moving to OnlyFans.
Ugh. Listen, I've got some feet. Let me tell you what.
Yeah.
Like if anyone wants to pay me for my feet,
Multiple feet. What do you mean some feet? Is there more than two?
No, there are exactly 2, which is the optimum number of people feet.
Debbie needs
Well,
to
I guess there's something wrong with me.
one for each foot.
I'm just saying that if I were to go in that direction, that is what would feature on said channel.
Sure.
That market's a little saturated, though.
Feet. Right.
I mean, I'm really short and my feet are very small, and that's, you know.
Oh, stop. I'm getting a chubby.
No.
Why did you have to make it even weirder?
God damn it.
I got it from a comedy special by John Panette when he was going to his dietitian. Because they're like, you can have all the salad you want. And he goes, oh, stop. All the salad I want, I'm getting a chubby.
I don't like the catchphrase Debbie has. I have 2 feet, the optimum amount.
The optimum amount of people feet.
Some Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe some people got extra feet.
Yeah, you know, it's suboptimal, but
They're extra popular.
Also, unrelated, but I want this thing as a noun. Like, this thing's cool.
Sure,
curator. Leilu, it's just been a journey. I don't have anything else to say.
Literally, this is what happens when you're not here.
Beats, Bald Caillou.
Like Bald Caillou is
Chaos.
Bald Caillou's a little redundant, don't you think? Like his defining trait is that he's undisciplined and bald.
Because Caillou's enough.
That's tough.
The odds are in the low favor, but
Just have flashbacks to when we used to go places when I was a kid. My mom
What?
like,
Oh my
don't do
God.
anything to embarrass me. And you're like, I hope I didn't embarrass everybody.
it just does the same one again.
Uh-huh.
That's concerning. Oh my god.
Hey.
Yeah.
His last name is Anderson?
Who?
Caillou.
Oh.
Mr. Anderson.
Caillou Anderson.
Oh my god, you're so
Anyway, we're about to
I'm a
post
weenie.
something to memes.
Oh no.
It's a Caillou meme. This sums
Oh,
up why
no.
nobody likes Caillou.
Hey.
Hey. I mean, normally I would say yes, but we're kind of desperate for the money. It's up to you.
You're risking 40 grand times the number of
Doing
people.
me a concern, bestie.
Oh.
Yay!
I mean, it was good odds, but we've been hurt so many times tonight.
You're alright, Eves. Caillou can't hurt you.
No,
Oh, good lord.
he's always there. Menacing.
And
He's
bald.
just sitting there, menacingly. Inner idiots. I have to look that up.
I don't know. I think I have an outer idiot.
situated and was given.
Oh man! Why? Maps really said you got one good run and a Figment coffer. Let's not push your luck.
Right.
Holy smokes.
Okay. I think mine is still open, so if everyone has a couple minutes to help me clear it out, then that would be great.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, the cat is slowly doing the paw thing. Like, I'm hungry, and I'm like, please, bestie, you're fine.
What time does the cat eat?
Huh?
What time does the cat eat usually?
He kind of tells me when he eats because I feed him in increments of like 6 or 7 hours or so. Also because I'm awake until like forever o'clock.
Forever o'clock? I've been there once.
Mine get fed twice a day, usually between 5 and 8 a.m. and usually right at 5 p.m. because if you don't, it's like they're dying.
Oh yeah, no. He will be like, I am starving, I am dying. Can't believe you would do this to me. Like, I just got home, you need to relax.
Mine needs to eat like wet food at 5-ish, 5:30. He has to wake everybody up around noon again. And he's actually okay. But then he's a terror otherwise. Plus he likes treats and dry food and...
Well, mine get treats sporadically throughout the day, so that's why I only do the twice a day feeding. They get snacks filled in here or there so that it supplements having another whole meal.
So on a game-related note, I'm suddenly okay with the elephant, like the Pinky.
Okay.
I'm okay with Pinky. Because when you look at the description after you learn the mount, it's not a natural elephant. It's a mechanized elephant.
Ah.
Ink elephant.
So it looking sad as the day it's about to die. We're talking Dumbo's mother levels of sad. It's okay.
I feel like we talked about this, did we not?
I don't know. We may have.
Because that sounds familiar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does anyone else have anything they need cleared so they can do other things during the week?
Phil used change topic. It's not very effective.
Well, Sergio went somewhere.
Oh, I'm just gonna log out.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. I was just like, ooh.
Okay.
Where you going, bestie?
Well, thank you so much, everyone. This was a night.
It existed.
It existed. It
Apologize
happened.
again.
It'll happen again next week. Same time, same channel for anyone interested in joining. There is a sign up in Discord every Friday afternoon. Yeah. Thank you so much, everyone.
Please look forward to it.
Please look forward to it. My apology video will go up sometime tomorrow, probably. Have a good night. Take care. Love yourselves as much as you love others, and we'll see you all in game.